A quick comparison, as you can see all the webcams next to each other. This is a quick review of the Logitubo webcam. This is how it arrived from Amazon Marketplace. It wasn't new, it was used in very good condition. Well packaged. H.264 encoding seems to be its selling point, but again it's a standard box. Logitubo 920. See what it's arrived with. Amazon card. Some tips on how to open Skype. Oversized user manual. This should be online. FAQ. The webcam itself is one of the better image qualities, not the best. Not as good as some others in this review, but it was okay, it was passable. It was 42 quid at the time. It looks, in my mind, quite dated. It's obviously trying to rip off the Logitech, or look like the Logitech camera, I should say. But yeah, standard mounts, mounting hole on the reverse, decent image quality, but certainly not the best. There you go. This is a quick review of the Ecocom HD webcam. I was quite excited by this because this looks like the AF640, and I thought maybe coming from China it would be the same webcam in terms of quality, but with less of a price tag. The AF640 is currently going for 75 or 65 quid. This was for 42, I think at the time. There was a flash sale making it 33. But however, the image quality leaves something to be desired. Let's open it up. Came packaged very well. That makes it difficult to get out. Comes with feedback is of value, asking people not to return if they can avoid, which is fair enough. Oversized user manual, which will never get used. Now, in terms of the build quality, this is the best camera that I bought out of a few of them. It looks good. It looks good on your monitor. However, that's where it kind of stops, and the image quality is dire. Even in low light, it's overexposed. I'll post some images, but yeah, it's not ideal. There you go. This is the Ecocom HD webcam, which I bought off Amazon. As you can see, the build quality is reasonably good. Standard mount, as come with most of these webcams. It's a privacy shutter as well. Look, it is fairly loose. This has a light to state that it comes when it's in use. It's not a very good web camera in terms of quality. It says it's 1080p. It isn't, and it's overexposed, and the levels are all off. I will post an image of the image quality and the specifications also. This is a quick review of the Orky 1080p webcam. As you can see, it comes in much better packaging, just cardboard, which is a soft cost saving and also better for the environment, so all for it. Nothing really much to look at on this package like that. Open it up, it does come with a 24-month guarantee, user manual which no one will ever use, and the webcam itself. This is a smallish webcam, doesn't have much weight to it, has a standard mount, which I presume they sell in bulk in the factory which they put them in. In terms of quality though, this is by far the best, or one of the best, and for 30 quid, which I bought it for, I thought it was fantastic. It's definitely a recommended webcam if you just want to point and shoot, plug and play. I would highly recommend this webcam as being good value. This is a quick video review of the 4K Ultra HD webcam, which I purchased on Amazon for around £60. It was more of intriguing to see whether or not it could produce 4K images, because I found very few online which do produce 4K images apart from the Logitech Brio. Now this one claims to have 4K Ultra HD webcam, and although it does have that in the settings, if you compare those to the 1080p images, they look exactly the same, as in exactly the same. So I wouldn't recommend this webcam. It's kind of overpriced for what it is. Positives is good stand, reasonably well made. Doesn't have a magnetic coil in the cable, which helps with distortion. So that's not on there, which is not a good sign. Because of the privacy filter, privacy cover. But you know, there are a couple of quid. You shouldn't basically buy a decision on that. It just comes in this basic packaging. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't do 4K images. If it did 4K images, then it would keep it, but never mind. Cheers. So this is a very quick review of the Vitade HD682H web camera. As you can see, it's packaged reasonably well. Bought this camera for its high frame rate. It's advertising 60 frames per second at 1080p. Have a quick look what's in the box. Oversized user manual, cloth, cleaning cloth, interesting, and then just a basic webcam. As you can see, it is reasonably well made, one of the better ones. There's a standard mounting hole on the back. There's the number. This is one of the best webcams I've bought currently off Amazon, and I will post some images in the description. But in terms of the picture of this camera, and especially in low light, this is the best so far, by far.